All right, this is the Illusion reporting from Malibu, California, somewhere on spaceship Earth. I'm dedicating this episode to a cat named Lloyd Vines out in Virginia Beach, Virginia. His boys got a hold of me and told me that Lloyd's sick right now, man, and he's laid up in the hospital and he ain't skating. And man, you know, when any one of the high frequency tribe is down, man, it's time for us to send some positive energy there. I'm going to be doing another video about Lloyd. I'm just kind of waiting for some clearance from his bros about how to go about it. But anyway, because I got Lloyd Lloyd Vines on my mind, and some other stuff's been going on, I've been having a big breakthrough with skateboarding, man. And it's all this stuff sort of came together the other day after I had that session with Elijah Burrell and the guys down at Venice when I don't know, I crossed some weird line in the sand and I was thinking about my life as a skateboarder and I was like, what did I used to do before I moved to Portland, Oregon and became a dedicated concrete skater? I mean, you have to understand, up until the time I moved to Portland, Oregon, there was no I mean, I would go to skate parks, like indoor ones, and derby, and skate bowls, and all that kind of stuff, but there wasn't like concrete parks like there are now. And so I was thinking about this the other day, and I realized that all I did was street skate, man. I mean, I street skated every day, and I used to just go at it, dude. Curbs and stairs and rails and whatever was available, man. I would just suss out crazy terrain and just like niche out on it. So I'm driving back from Venice, I think it was yesterday, man. It was the day before. Anyway, I started to think about all this, you know, life before I discovered the Burnside and round wall, you know, serious, like heavy duty linking it all up round wall, not just a bowl, but the whole deal, because that changed my whole skating life. Because truthfully, since I moved up to Portland, Oregon in 1994, I really haven't street skated since. You know, I'll go and I used to skate, you know, I'll go skate on the street, but it's always going to a major concrete skate park, man. And this went through my head, right? Because I used to be way into it, man. And then I was kind of tripping out about like skating at the parks. Like I said, like I started doing some of the old stuff I used to do, because I used to do all sorts of lip tricks and air and the whole thing. And I don't know, I just became like one of those Burnside guys. It's just go fast, go hard, and grind as radically as you can, man. And that became my whole MO. And I remember I ran into this guy in Philadelphia at the FDR Park. Man, it must have been 98 or so. And, you know, I was doing my thing and he was like, hey, man, you know, I bet if you didn't go so fast at these copings and stuff, you could do a lot more crazy tricks because, you know, I mean, you got it going on. He's like, just slow down a little bit and really it'll open up your skating. And I'm just one of those, man. It's really hard for me to skate like slow. All I have is fast and not skating at all. Speed's the answer. What's the question? So with that going through my mind and realizing Lloyd is laying in a hospital bed out in Virginia Beach and I better seize the day. And then this other kid called me last night from Michigan, and I forget your name, brother, but we had the most radical conversation about, he was 22 and what is he going to do with his life? And I go, pursue your dreams. He was way into music and stuff. And I go, if you just pursue your dreams, source energy will take care of all the details, man. And you will ultimately succeed because you're living your dream. And most people are too cowardly to live their dream. So with all this stuff going on in my mind, I'm waiting for my buddy the other day to give him Skatopia 88 Acres of Anarchy skate video, which I'm going to do a review on. But that shit just blew my mind. I can't even wrap my head around it right now. So I was meeting him at the gas station to give him the video, and I looked across the street. You got to understand, in Malibu, there's like nothing to skate on the street, and we just don't have that here. And I look over at the post office, and I see this curb, man. And I wanted to be clear about this. I haven't done a board slide fucking in a decade. So I go over to kill some time, and I just start hitting this curb, man, doing board slides. And the feeling, I completely forgot about the feeling of a rad board slide, dude. Next thing you know, I'm board slide, and I'm going around in a circle, just board slide, back around, board slide, back around, one after the other, man. Get all sweaty, get the flow going on. And I realized how much I love to street skate, man. And then I was off, and then I started fucking doing other stuff and skating around and remembering that, like, yeah, dude, I'm a street skater at the core, bro. Because that's all there was for the longest time of my skating life. And so today I went down and I skated Venice, man, because I'm getting this new rhythm going, man. I'm opening up all these new lines and shit because I'm slowing down and I'm going for it. But I was coming back and I had some, like I said, there's nowhere to skate. So I went back to where I used to always skate when I was a kid around here in Malibu, which was the elementary school, right? And it's all locked up, but they had these red curbs in front, man. And I just started hitting them like it was like an awkward line to get on it front side. But isn't that the rad part about street skating, is conquering the awkward line and getting up on it and doing a fucking rad grind, man? So I was just doing that, and then I was linking it up together and doing this nose slide off this other planner thing and just going around in circles, round in circles, round in circles. And I got so pumped on it again, I went back to the board slide curve and went around in circles again there for fucking half an hour. I just came from there. So, because Lloyd's laying in a hospital bed sick, I had to seize the moment. Because this kid called me the other night talking about what he's going to do with his life at 22, it took me back. And because I crossed some weird, crazy line at the skate park the other day, like I just rediscovered skateboarding. Like, how crazy is that? At 42 years old, I forgot about street skating. Go figure, man. I mean, I ride round wall like every other day, dude, and pools and all that stuff. So I was sitting there like puzzling, like, well, there's nowhere to street skate in Malibu. Like, what do I do? Do I drive to Santa Monica and just like park the car? Like, I forgot how to go about doing it, dude. That's the funniest part about like this epiphany I had, how much I want to go street skating. So I think I'm going to start heading into town in the middle of the night after I'm done skating Venice, because it gets dark at like 5, right? And then I'm just going to keep skating on the streets and skating what I find. Like, that's what I used to do. It'll all come back to me. I'm pretty sure about it. But like I said, man, I want to thank Lloyd for inspiring me, because, brother, even though, man, you're laying in a hospital bed, man, you have the ability to send high frequencies out because people want to send you high frequencies. So don't get too bummed out, man. Maybe you should start making some videos about what you're going through, because no doubt there's some other kid out there who's laying in a hospital bed feeling awfully alone, and he might need some of your high frequency energy. And the minute you start broadcasting what you're going through out, it will increase your energy and you'll start to feel better, because it'll get you out of your head, man, because hospitals suck, dude. I know that, brother. I know that, man. So I'm sending you my high frequency data, Lloyd. And then I also want to give shouts out to the bro in Michigan. I wish I could remember your name, dude. But we had the raddest conversation last night on his birthday, 22 years old, with his whole life ahead of him. And then I just wanted to get into one last thing. My buddy was turning me on to like why people were stoked on the illusion. Is like, yeah, at 42 years old, you can still skate as hard as you want, man. You do not have to conform. Yeah, I go to work every day. When I get off work, man, I go skate, dude, or I go surf, or I go live my life. I am still living the same dream that I had when I was young, because my whole theory is if you live while you're young, you never grow old, man. And that's what it is, man. You young bucks out there, just because you got to go get jobs and start a life and do all that shit does not mean you have to put down your skateboard or your surfboard or your snowboard or whatever you're into, man. Because I'm telling you, at 42 years old, I just rediscovered street skating 24 hours ago, dude, and I'm on a tear, and I forgot how much I love it, dude. So, this is the illusion. Stoked Lloyd, get better. My bro in Michigan, man, hit me up with your name because I forgot it. But you know, high frequency data to you, man. I'll be expecting some music from you, my brother. And dude, yeah, I'm gonna make a new No Balls No Nets here real soon. The illusion out.